myself, I be indoors. Clock in, then I go home. Close door, cause some beats on. Which one of these putting me on?
Yo, what's up, party people? Hey. It's your boy SoVersetile. We here with some gameplay. I was on my mowing krill. Oops, I'm on my mowing krill. Oops, I hit again. Oops, I got Vindicta in my lane. Partner, why? Oops, I feel like Shaquille O'Neal. Damn, nah, but I was really trying to play Drifter, but I wasn't able to, sadly. This is a first game since Drifter has been available. This is like the live update, my very first game in it, so enjoy that in the background while we talk about the horrible aspect of the internet. That page is really good with parrying, by the way. I'm gonna pay dearly for trying to melee her. So I have Xfinity, and those of you who live, well, in America definitely know what the hell that company is. They were so, Comcast was so bad they had to change their name. Fact check me on that, but just horrible, bro. Horrible. Anyway. I had such a horrible time with customer support and just this, if I could even call it a service, bro. So peep this, man. My internet has went down like 4 times this past month. It is the 27th of August. My internet's went down like multiple times. So I see on Xfinity that I can like request credits for their service like not functioning the way it should. So I request one, I get $5 worth of credit that go towards my bill. I'm like, okay, cool. I get credits for day 2. I'm like, all right, cool. So I do it for a 3rd time, and it tells me, hey, you hit a max. I'm like, what? So it takes me like 15 minutes trying to call customer support, bro. And I'm like freaking livid at this point, bro. I'm calling up and down. I'm just trying to get in contact with a person. I just want to talk to a person. That's all I want to do. I just want to speak to somebody. I call like 3 lines, and on the 3rd one, finally, it asks me to state what I'm trying to do. I'm like, okay. Transfer to a representative. And the AI responds back like, perfect. Just let us know what you need and we'll get you to the right, you know, department or whatever the case is. And I just repeat myself. I'm like, representative. Like, let them figure it out. Just get somebody on the phone. I'm not doing this. And I do that for like 5 minutes, bro. And by the end of like me talking with the AI, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm like, representative! And finally, the AI is like, 2 minutes until you transfer. Like, yeah, I bet. I'm on hold for less than 2 minutes, mind you. And then the guy picks up, he says, hello, how are you doing today? I'm like, horrible. Horrible. And I tell him what the whole deal is. I'm like, look, man, this is unacceptable. All I'm trying to do is get credits for the days that the service was not working. And I was only allowed 2 days. The service wasn't available for 4 days. I stream. I make YouTubes. I make money off of this. It's not like I'm coming home doing nothing, bro. I need this compensation. If y'all not gonna give me that, then just cancel everything and I just won't have internet. I'm fine with that. I'll wait until another service comes in my area. He's like, sir, I'm so sorry this happened. This isn't acceptable. I'll get that figured out right now. And like, I felt kind of bad because I'm like, bro, it's not him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not even technically him. You know, he's just doing his job, but bro, I'm pissed. If I don't lay it on him, then I won't get any results, then like nothing is gonna happen. So he just got the brunt of it, man. And like I said, I did feel bad about that, but at the end of the whole process, I get my credits. Tired. And mind you, I got shorted still somehow, right? I just realized that I can parry while I'm in the thingy. But I got shorted still. I got $19.73 worth of credits. They're supposed to give you $5 for every time your service goes down, bro. You know? So, like, what the freak? They shorted me like 13 cents. Which is ridiculous, by the way. Like, bro, just give me my damn money. Anyway. Aside from that, I got improved service. My speed was doubled. And I'm supposed to pay less per month now. I was paying like $43 a month. Now it's just supposed to be like a smooth 40. Something like that. Anyway, all of that to say this, like, bro, if we could do that in the first place, why in the hell weren't we just doing that anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I had to scream at a robot, and I had to chew into like some Indian guy whose fault it wasn't even his. And it just pissed me off, bro, because it's like, dude, we can literally do so much better, bro. Like, we can do better. We have the tools. We got everything. I might die here. I got everything that I need, bro. Oh, not bad. But I still died. I tried to juke him. But, bro, like, if they have the means to give me what it is I need, which is just decent internet that works, and they give me the credits I need, like, and if they can double my stuff and I'm paying the same amount anyway, it's like, bro, what exactly is your service worth if I'm paying this much and my junk was just double? Like, are we serious right now? All I have to do is get pissed and then you'll finally give me what I'm worth? Like, is that where we're at in this country? Like, oh my God, bro. And I was thinking ever since then, like, you know what, bro? Do I really feel bad about everything that, you know, is basically a byproduct of good service not being given until people are punished with like yelling and screaming? I'm like, you know what, bro? I posted an Instagram story. I'm like, I don't even care that my mom was like yelling at these people at McDonald's anymore. Like, if that's what it takes for the service to be decent, then what the freak ever, bro? You got me screaming at the top of my lungs just to get what I'm owed? Unacceptable, bro. Like, are we really that bad? Are we that down bad, bro? So bad. So bad, man. So bad. Man. Anyway, so far my internet's never went down again. Go figure, right? I'm gonna keep track of this, and any other issues I have, I'm calling support again. Like, how do we get to the point where we're firing every there used to be a person that transferred you to the department that you had to go to. So we fired those people. And it got replaced with AI. Now it takes me longer to get transferred, and I'm pissed. Like, come on, man. It's already a bad look. It's just, oh man, it's such a damn shame, you know, to have to deal with. And I mean, I know it's a first world problem, as is capitalism, but capitalism produces poverty. Well, it doesn't produce poverty. More so, like, poverty is manufactured and exuberated with capitalism. You know? It's just a mess. A freaking mess. Ugh.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
But I mean, if we really think about it, you're not gonna get, you know, what you're worth unless you nut up like that, you know? Like, you see it all the time. Like, people aren't treated seriously until boom, class action lawsuit. Until boom, somebody got screamed at for not doing their job properly. And it's like, bro, what the hell? It's annoying. It's telling of where we're gonna go, you know? It's very telling of where we're gonna go. Cause it's like, if this is what it takes for me to get treated seriously, then we're freaking doomed. We're freaking doomed.
I don't think they figured out how to parry yet, so I'm
My teammates are talking about, like, their lane opponents not being able to parry. My guys are freaking parrying, you know. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's, like, you know, for the most part what we had to talk about today. Just how horrible Xfinity is. Get pooped on, Bebop. Yeah. What else are we gonna talk about today? Oh, you know what? I'm in a second. I am going to talk with the mentor, and this mentor, bro, sus as hell. So I met some guy I admire, cause yeah, I'm one of those people who talks to randos still, and he's like chatting me up, you know, him and his wife are cool, whatever, and he's like, hey, what do you do for a living? And we start talking about, you know, finances and this and that and whatever the case, you know. And we got into the conversation of, like, taking care of families and stuff. And how he reeled me in was him describing, I'm pretty sure Bebop was going to grab me, but he grabbed her instead. And I would have probably died if that happened, because I don't have my warp stone yet. And it looks like I'm still flirting with death right now. But how he wrote me in, what I should have did right here was low-key got that green buff. He wrote me in with the whole, yeah, man, when you get older, you're going to want to make way more money than you do now, because you're going to have a family to take care of. And my E comes back now, knocking it out. And I heard that, and I'm like, you know what? Like, you got me. You got me. And what I did, and I'm not doing my combo correct. I'm supposed to be using the I almost died there. I'm supposed to be using my my cold front to, like, combo that so that they can't even run away from me. And Drifter said retreat, so I'm getting up out of there. Heck yeah. So he wrote me in basically, like, telling me, oh yeah, bro, totally. Oh, I freaking hate this moment. I'm like, you know what, bro? What I need to do, cold front and Q would have saved me right there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, well, so what I need to do is maybe, like, hear this guy out, because you know what? I absolutely need some money, cause I'd like to have a family. I'd like to what do you call? I'd like to have a wife and kids. And the money that I said, I gave him a number, like, you know, I just want to make about like 80, 90K, and yeah, I'll be fine. You know, I'll be comfortable, I'll be good. And he's like, you want to triple that if you want to have a family. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Well, you know, this guy has a family, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna hear you out, because you have information that, like, I don't have. You know, you have the family, you have the wife, so let's hear what you gotta say. and he's basically wrote me into like this whole multi-level marketing situation. I have yet to ask him like what the actual job and the responsibilities are of this program that he's involved in, but I'm gonna do that today. He had me read a book called "Who Moved My Cheese." I asked ChatGPT, of course, about groups that have their people read this book, and this book was created by a psychologist who, lo and behold, has a whole LLC based off the book, in which now they do nothing but write self-help books. So a doctor wrote this book, and corporate America uses this book to essentially prepare their employees to get ready for large changes in life. And multi-level marketing groups are one of the groups that use this book in order to prep eventual. I need a freaking warp stone to prep eventual employees. Oh my God, get the souls, dude. To prep eventual employees into joining their company. And I'm already, what's the word I'm looking for? I've already been in that kind of situation before. Like I have had, I should have bought Cult of Sacrifice in this match because I got super fed. Or I farmed my butt off, I mean. I've been in situations before where like I was, how can I put it? Kind of scammed into like in sales before, and what this appears to be is like another sales opportunity, and I'm not a seller. I don't do sales. I can kill her. All right, cool. I'm not a sales guy. I don't do sales, and that's basically what this is looking to be. When I was really young, I got this marketing job off of Indeed. Indeed is super corrupt, by the way. It's a horrible platform, and I hope that... She's easy, free. I'm talking about this guy's in the back. She is so free. But, like, basically, bro, Indeed is a scam. Do I get this kill here? I completely forgot. Look at this. Tell me she's dead, dude. Nope. I had to get up out of there. Oh, you know what? This is where I was like, I forgot to use my combo. Because look at that. My cold front's right there. I should have used it. I got to keep that thing on cooldown when I start playing. Anyway, I pushed the wave there. So I went on Indeed, right? And I tried to get this job for marketing. Because I really needed money. This was after I quit Amazon. Cause I was like severely disrespected. Also, my mom was like suicidal at the time. My grandfather had just passed, and it was a really tough time at home for her. And I just wanted to be there for her and stay. So I ended up getting out of there. Work environment was kind of like piss poor, horrible. And I completely end here and kill myself. Work environment was horrible. It was just bad. And my mom's like, hey, if you don't want to work, that's fine. So I'm like, you know what? I got up out of there. I'm surprised I freaking survived this. This is insane. Insane. Look at this. Made out like a bandit. Should have died there, by the way. It was just a horrible situation, man. Because they said marketing, but what the job actually was selling phones in Sam's Club and Target. So I would be that person at those kiosks who's trying to sell people an AT&T phone. And it was a horrible job. I witnessed the person who was training me sell something to old people who definitely did not need it. And my mom used to be one of those people. Like my oldest brother would tell my mom, nope, we're going back. And then he'd take her back to T-Mobile, wherever the case was, and get our freaking money back because they'd be selling my mom some crap she didn't need. So I was one of those people, basically. And it was a horrible experience. Wouldn't tell anybody to ever do that. It was very unethical. I'm sure some people did it ethically, but it's not a good place to work at all. The quote unquote marketing gig I had. But look at this. I almost gave this away for free, bro. Did I cold front this guy? No, I was just trying to ult him. Excellent. I love doing that so much. But man, it was freaking terrible. Anyway, this multi-level marketing group, this page is so good at pairing. They got me. Or they didn't get me, thank God. But essentially, bro, that's what this is gonna be. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. We're not freaking doing that, bro. Anyway, that's where I gotta go right now. So I'll tell you guys how that goes. Alright, so that meeting was quite something. Super funny, bro. It was exactly what I thought it was. It was basically like a pyramid scheme kind of situation. Multi-level marketing. So I went, I let him get, I let him talk, I let him give a spiel. And a couple of the questions he asked me, some stuff along the lines of like, hey, has a company ever did this for you? Look at this fail, by the way. Horrible. He's like, hey, has a company ever did this for you? And I'm like, well, yeah. Which he didn't expect the answer. Then he's like, oh, okay, well, that's not, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, wait, that's fine. And then he asked something else, like, hey, have you ever been given, like, a bonus just for nothing, just for yada, yada? I'm like, well, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, has it been this amount? I was like, well, yeah, well, no. He's like, yep, exactly. So, yada, just like a bunch of, I didn't know I got double buffed. That's awesome. But, there were some questions he asked me where he was obviously unprepared for. I fell because I fat fingered, which sucks. There's some stuff that he was obviously not prepared for, which is fine. But the main thing, bro, the main freaking thing, the company that this guy was involved with was Amway, right? So everything said and done, he asks, so, out of everything that's been said, would you like to continue this process and go to the next step? And I'm like, well, no, not at all. And I tell him my whole timeline of what I got going on at my job and what I've seen at my job and what's possible and what's going to happen. And he's like, you know what? Congratulations, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And he asked, am I still comfortable with being like a customer? I'm like, yeah, you know what? Absolutely. Because a guy that's trying to do right for his family, a guy that's trying to make a living and do more, I respect that. I like that. I love that. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I could be a customer of yours. Not a problem at all for me. And he puts my phone number in. He sets me up an account to essentially buy products from his shop. Guys, tell me why I already had an account made. The company that he was essentially the middleman for was Amway. A long time ago, my brother had the same kind of thing going on, and I already made an Amway account. And as soon as, because like he told me the company name, and I was like, that sounds kind of familiar. He was like, yeah, they're kind of getting big now. I'm like, okay, cool. Yo, tell me why. He tried to make my account, and that junk said, hey, you cannot have an account. He was like, huh, that can't be right. So he's like trying to make my account over and over and over. And then what happened was
Going to yellow. That's probably already gone now.
I got on the website and I'm like, you know what? How about I reset my account since I already have one? Guys, I tried to do that, and the freaking web browser was like, hey, you don't even have an account, so yeah, no, that's not happening. Like, bro. Oh, man. Sorry, I literally just had a thought, and I got, like, depressed as hell. But, yeah, I had an account since, like, my freaking brother made that. But the fact that, like, it didn't even let me reset my original account, God himself divinely intervened and was like, bro, there's no way that I'm letting this go down. You're not gonna have an account at all, buddy. So I'm like, yo, check this out. I finally got the little jump off, right? Yeah, you feel me? But God himself was like, yeah, bro, no, not happening. Which I find hilarious, by the way. I find that hilarious.
Guys, that roll.
I'm trying to think what else we got. I think that's about it. Yeah, sorry. All that was really cool, really funny, and I felt super funny about it. But then, like, I just received a text message, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, it got me irked. I got some stuff going on in my life, and like, it's not. Oh man, this guy gets pooped on here. I don't know, man. It's like a lot going on. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Life will life.
Oh crap, green.
Yeah. Kind of
They would not die so easily.
upset a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It is what it is. Did I not buy everything? I didn't even finish my build.
Protect the stronghold.
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. That's all I got. So, go ahead and continue to watch the video. Thanks for coming. Don't forget that I do stream on Twitch. SoVersetile
They just backdoored us, bro.
is my Twitch name. Twitch.tv/SoVersetile. Go ahead and tap in with me, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, and goodbye. Or should I say thanks and enjoy? Well, you know what I mean, man. I'll catch you guys later.
We will never yield.
So bad.
All right, boys, give them hell. We can hang in there. Time to move.
Seven's over there.
We're getting it done. There's a fine line between fighting smart and fighting dirty.
I see Paige. I see Paige.
Dorman has begun his great work. Not dying today. Your time to shine. Our yellow walker is under attack. I've taken our yellow walker. Who cares if it's not fair at work? We don't back down from anything. madness waiting to be claimed. Tear them apart. Dread inches over them as the drifters whistle dances Death won't find us today. Haze will dance and they will fall. All right, boys, give them hell. Hit the dirt. They only have one shrine left. Protect the stronghold. The ritual must continue.
Headed to green.
It's time to complete the ritual back.
You'll be the last one standing.
Drifter, pry their chest open and have a banquet of their innards.
This can... The more of them, the better.
Yeah, GG.
Maurice, do your thing. We have you now.
I literally just went like, this dude's getting nerfed.
Love ain't real. No. Love ain't real. Going through the same old things. Love ain't real. Hell no. Love ain't real. Hell no. I can't stay